Yeah.
Hello, lovelies! and also this guy can yell.
Can Chad actually hear us?
Yes, Chad can hear you guys.
Okay,
and
I was
also
about
a
to say,
second.
are you talking to the voices?
Voices have arrived. We're not. I'm not talking to the voices. However, the voices are definitely calling me because I need to answer another call from my sister. So
the voices say order the bloomin' onion at Texas Roadhouse.
For real. Okay, give me 1 moment. But also, Phantom King, thank you for the follow, and Orvi, thank you for the 9 months. 9 months of the sub, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it, darling. Give me 1 second, chat. But we are here. We are live. I will get everything set up while I'm answering this call. 1 moment.
So, Oro, did you also just wake up?
No, I've been awake since 8 a.m.
God, that couldn't be me.
I know, the corporate girly lifestyle is starting to seep into my weekend life.
But
I know.
I woke up like 20 minutes before stream, so I had enough time to make breakfast. I got my coffee, and I got my water.
Hey, yo.
I'm ready. I'm ready to objection everyone. How are you enjoying living your new gumshoe life?
I love being a one brain cell person.
He's so good, dude. I love Gumshoe, genuinely.
I know, that's always the hilarious part. I'm like, I love being the characters who are one singular brain cell, and then it'll backfire on me because I'm like, oh, I have like 100 brain cell move, but like,
oh that was a 10 Everloss. Damn, don't do it. Don't do it, Everloss.
Don't do it.
That's not even enough to break even. It's not worth it. Save your life. Also, hi, Orvi from YouTube.
Choose.
Yeah, YouTube on a sad chew day. How do you say it? How do you say it British?
I have no idea.
Maybe they go like Saturday.
Was that the bite of 87?
Saturday.
Saturday.
It's Saturday, innit?
I got the game set up, but I will be right back. I need to just run downstairs, grab water.
Yeah, go grab your water. We're doing such a good job keeping chat entertained, right, Aura?
I know.
We're so good at this.
We're so good.
Can you guys believe we're both streamers?
I've been out of the loop for quite a bit, but
well, you're still a streamer, though.
I'm trying to get back.
Just because you don't stream often doesn't mean.
By often, you mean like 3 months?
Yeah. Give or take. Time is a social construct, so it's fine.
You know what? Fair.
It's okay. It's daijobu. I sip more of my coffee.
Yeah, coffee good.
Yeah, we're like the EA Sports commentators.
E.
A.
Sports.
I'm still thinking about the Miles Edgeworth running the dog course video that y'all showed me yesterday. That's going in my head.
Did Oka ever give you the link to that?
I don't know if she gave me the link to it. She just showed it on stream.
Hold on.
It was so good though. I'm still thinking about it.
I like how that's like the first thing when I put Miles Edgeworth run.
The fucking dog course. He's so good. He's so speedy. He's just such a talented guy. He had to win first place.
Paste. And then just for future reference, we will pin it.
Oh yeah. Pinned. Also, hi, Ren. Welcome in. How are you?
Welcome.
Yeah, I love him. I love him so much. He's so speedy.
There you go.
He's so skilled, and he's just so tiny on the course too. He's so small. It's crazy how tiny he is.
He's so small.
He's so small. He running and gunning and fighting for real.
He's so talented.
For real. So funny. Also, hello everybody. I appreciate you guys immensely for being here. What's poppin'? I saw you from the YouTube chat, by the way, Phantom. Thank you so much for being in both. Hello, welcome in. And also thank you for the hectic amount of sound alerts for a moment. So let's go through here.
Oh my god.
The
The Moomin Nindroid is now in pre-order.
The what is in pre-order?
Is that a 3?
Yeah, that's a 3.
Ooh.
This guy.
Oh, right. Moomin figure.
I love Moomin.
The Moomin enjoyed.
Oh, it even comes with the background of his house.
Oh god, this game is...
Am I actually gonna start getting into Nindroids?
Yes! Join us!
They're so expensive, but they're so cute.
Dude,
But I have a corporate girly job.
You can afford to indulge.
Or it'll be like, indulging? Yes.
This is a sweet little treat.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I wet my mouth. Are we guys ready? Lubrication complete. Yeah. Oh. What's it called? Monitor. Definitely not complete though. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We're all set though. Nendroids run? No, I love Nendroids, but I gotta... Oh dear god. I really want to get some of the, like the Honkai Nendroids. Because I want Adventurine's Nendroids so badly, dude. It looks so good.
I want the Zhongli Nendoroid.
Yeah,
with,
it's coming out,
tiny
right?
Little Chonkly.
That way, that's so cute, actually. I haven't seen Chonkly, but I'm curious.
He's
I want to be
always
surprised.
Yeah, I'll have
so
to find you a
small.
picture later.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. If we are all good to go, we will begin the hecticness that is Ace Attorney Investigations. And this part shouldn't be too bad, but oh god, we'll see. Anyways, March 14th, 4:18 a.m. Prosecutors Building, 12th floor hallway. Can you imagine that they are on the 12th, like Edward's office is on the 12th floor? I could see it.
Do you
Damn.
think he takes the stairs?
Absolutely
God.
not. This dude is fucking old. He doesn't need to deal with that.
Old? He's like
Sorry.
20.
Sorry.
something.
Sorry, he has trauma. Oh shit, actually, he has trauma. He is definitely taking the stairs.
There's no way he's going in the fucking elevator.
You're right, actually. That is the reality. He has trauma. He's not gonna take the fucking elevator. You're right. He gets his steps in.
Yeah.
Gumshoe.
What is with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable.
Please maintain your professionalism, detective.
No.
Down, boy.
I'm going to find some real solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. You will see, sir.
But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir.
True. So then, what now?
I just realized my Spotify music was still playing, and I'm like, hold on. Looks like my life's fallen into yet another gigantic ditch.
Don't say that, please.
No, she literally is such bad luck.
No,
It's so
I know, but
sad.
still, don't say that, please.
Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well.
Oh my god.
There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway.
Really, sir?
For example, this hallway.
Yeah, why is there a basketball?
Shooting some ball outside of
I
the
found the
school.
most
What about that?
horrendous
They were up to no
Android
good.
figure.
Started making trouble in the neighborhood. The linchpin of his argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key.
Hold on, I want your guys' reaction to this.
Okay, I'm curious.
No.
Why?
The moment one is cute, but I don't like the ET. He's a little too wrinkly in all the wrong places. His body literally looks like a redacted.
Yeah. That's wild. That's actually wild.
Oh my god, of all the characters they could choose from, why him?
I know why him, but that's still crazy.
But also, why him?
Yeah, why him still, regardless. Coffee killed my appetite, I'm hungry? Dude, same. I'm debating over food, but... Anyways.
In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding my door.
Investigation start. Prosecutor's
There's
building.
a book underneath that bench.
Oh, is that the missing file?
It might be.
12th floor hallway. Can you imagine, like, the stupidity that it goes for him to hide that here?
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
That is a line you are going to say very frequently.
It's...
Isn't that the missing 0 series file, sir? Or is it O? I feel like that's a 0.
Yeah. It's a 0. No doubt about it. The bloody letters mark it clear as day. There seems to be a few pages missing. Our thief took only what was necessary and left the rest behind.
Like, I understand that, but at this rate, just take the whole book. So what about these 0 files about, sir?
Yeah,
I guess they've got something worth stealing in them, huh?
Not particularly. It's just a collection of court case files. However, the cases within these files are not mine.
Aww.
They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. I have my reasons, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were.
And that means the thief must have also wanted the file for a specific reason, right?
It would seem so. Only the pages related to that case from 10 years ago are missing.
10 years ago?
God
10 years ago.
damn it!
He said
It
10 years
was a
ago.
10
You know what
years
happened 10
ago
years ago?
joke. You know what? Actually, you know what I found out, by the way? So they fixed a lot of things in this game, and one of the things in particular that they do fix is actually the Holmes reference. So there is like a Sherlock Holmes like joke in here, but they actually make it Sholmes, and I was like, wow, that's like
dedication.
That's great. That's actually great. There's so much like little things. Ugh, I love it. But God fucking damn it, not the 10 years ago. We're not escaping!
I wonder why anybody would care about such an old case. Does it perhaps have to deal with this case involving a professor of some sort?
Also, look,
shoots, he scores.
Look at the guy on the right. Where do we have there?
No.
It's the Algae Clan.
It's the Algae Clan.
What is a basketball doing here?
That is a great question.
And a basketball hoop, too.
That's Mr. Portsman's prized possessions. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis.
And not a single one of those sports is suitable to be played in a hallway.
Apparently, basketball is.
It looks. Oh wait, actually, do you want to do the pain voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
It looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth.
My God.
To be sure, a murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly post-haste.
Sounds like a messy case you got your hands on. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open.
How gracious. I will keep your offer in mind. His little bow. Who is this guy again?
You don't know your biggest rival, Mr. Edgeworth?
What is a basketball hoop doing here?
Hi, didn't this used to be just outside the building not a long time ago?
So when and why was it moved indoors?
I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently.
Drag it.
I heard that it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring it himself.
All the way up to the 12th floor?
Judge Oka looks so cool. Thank you, Hegan. Hey, what the flying fuck are we missing? Probably the officer, actually.
Is everything alright?
No. Yes, sir. If you must know, I weighed myself this morning and I'm finally at 154 pounds.
I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway and this room.
Oh, everything's okay, sir.
A word of advice. Stay focused or you may start to lose even more weight.
Oh,
What?
I forgot. We actually have to talk to a baby girl over here. Hi, Frosty. Thank you for the Daily Leaf social media check and care package.
I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case.
I have always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream. A dream where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth. She's just baby girl.
I can't let this chance pass me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog her memory by showing my notes to her with X.
The victim.
Have you ever met the victim before?
Well, I've seen him a couple of times before when I had to go to Mr. Portman's office. Portsman. That's what his name is. Mr. Faith was always playing basketball with Mr. Portsman, sir.
That sounds like fun. Just once I'd have loved to play with him.
Well, one of them is dead, Gumshoe.
I know.
It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman. All Mr. Faith ever did was pass him the ball, sir.
On second thought, I don't think I'd have fit in that well with them.
Anyways, hi Maggie.
Miss Maggie Bird, correct? I take it that you're an acquaintance of the detective?
She was under my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. One day she got caught up in a murder and things started going downhill, so she quit.
Also, as an emphasis, she was the tutorial case in game 2, specifically. So yeah, Edgeworth wouldn't have even understood this situation at all, because Payne would have been the prosecutor. He wasn't gonna say this shit. But I owe a lot to Detective Gumshoe for introducing me to my current employer. Or so I thought, until a few hours ago.
Oh.
Right before I was about to clock out for the night, too.
You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct?
Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures.
No,
Dear God.
baby.
Sad, thank you so much for the resub for 3 months at tier 3. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. And thank you for the daily leaf as well. Rip her, like, honest to God. She's just trying her best. We will obtain partner plus, hopefully. Or plus program, yes, hopefully. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster.
Holy shit, bro.
And now I even managed to be named a criminal, just when I become a security guard. Yeah, she mentions this a lot.
That's a lot to go through in one lifetime.
I know, and just when I thought I had finally found my happiness, I wind up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck.
Don't say that.
You don't need to worry about me, Miss Bird. Nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. All I ask in return is your cooperation.
Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth. You can count on me. I'll do all I can to help. She's just a baby, like...
So when did you discover that the master key was missing?
By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 AM, sir. And I noticed it back at around 2:30 AM. It was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those 2 times, it was not just gone, but stolen, sir.
Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place?
Are you gonna do the thing where you present your badge to everyone? I'll leave it up to Indianoro. Literally, whether they want to or
I mean,
not.
we can do that. I mean, apparently Twitch chat did that to Gumshoe for 20 times in an hour, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down.
Hell
For
yeah.
the meme.
For the meme. Okay. We'll have to do it at some point with Briar. Or Bird and, Baby Boy, too. Or, sorry, Fuckboy over there, too.
Yeah.
Am I? Oh, I was about to say, am I, baby boy?
Oh my God.
We'll do it for the funsies soon. Ah, it's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window.
Always, you say. Except for this time, correct?
Well, I admit that was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it out because I was sorta using it at the time. It was after I had used it that I left it sitting out on the ledge. Oops.
She used the master key?
The switch up when we play on Monday is gonna be fucking insane. Ugh.
No.
What do you mean by you used the master key?
Oh, I had to use it to open the door for this prosecutor who had forgotten his key. Uh-huh. I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right? Ah!
What is it?
That's right! I just remembered! The prosecutor who forgot his key It was Mr. Portsman, sir.
What? Please tell me more, Miss Bird, quickly.
It was around 12 a.m., midnight. And Mr. Portsman had forgotten his office key, and he came down to security, sir.
And that's when you loaned the master key to him?
No way! It's against regulations to loan the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir.
I see.
And then, what happened after that?
Well, he called for me to come up, excuse me. Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around.
Wonder... So you know how the basketball hoop is next to his office? What
Yeah.
if he dragged it next to Edgeworth's office? And since everybody was so used to seeing the basketball hoop next to his office,
They just assumed that that was his office.
that was his
floor.
office, yeah. When in reality it was Edgeworth's. Because they were neighbors. Oh my god, they were neighbors.
They were
No,
neighbors.
don't do that to poor Edgy boy. He deserves better.
Yeah, I mean, he's already got his husband.
Exactly.
Remember? The defense attorney.
You bet.
That he's still thinking about even to this night.
Yeah.
That was around 1:30 a.m., I think.
So in summary, for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight.
Talk about suspicious.
I doubt you can say that you've never left your keys at home, Detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsman's door. Investigation Nation.
Investigation Nation.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny. The door's locked tight.
Heh I bet the old credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
This is the office of a high prosecutor, Detective. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them.
So I guess only a great cat burglar could get in? That must be who our culprit is.
Might I advise you to return that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from?
God damn! Also, hold on, I just realized two things. One, hi baby girl. Present the badge. Oops, that's not presenting the badge. This is presenting the badge.
What's that?
That's a prosecutor's badge, isn't it? It proves that you're really a prosecutor.
Interesting. Despite all appearances, she seems to know more than gumshoe.
With that badge, even I could be a professional prosecutor. Sir, may I please try that on? Just for a little bit.
I don't think that would be a very good idea, do you?
I guess not.
On second thought, they're actually on the same level.
Love them
Oh.
both. Also, hello, logic! So we have a contradiction here.
The master key was stolen, but she used the master key.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
Yep. Because how the hell did she use it to unlock it at 1:30? Or sorry, relock it at 1:30 if it was stolen?
When that's when it went missing. Yeah.
Whoops, nope. Why did it reset? Why did it reset to the first one? I don't understand. Anyway,
Joy-Con drift?
Joy-Con drift? No. It literally just reset it straight to the first one after clicking that.
Miss Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story.
What? No way, pal. I mean, sir.
You said that you locked up Mr. Portsman's office at around 1:30 a.m., correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time.
Wow! Nothing gets by you, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that contradiction like a pro. That's not helping me. I had totally forgotten all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. You're right! It was around that very time that I realized that the master key was missing.
And?
Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to lock up his room, sir.
Oh.
You pretended?
Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir. Oh dear fucking god.
So in actuality, you never did relock the door then?
Yeah, so why is his door actually locked tight?
But,
Yeah.
Well-
It's so smart.
well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess this door still hasn't been properly locked. Which also means...
That's why our door...
Wait, we don't have an actual, like, thing. Yeah. That's me. Well...
Yeah, that's why our door was unlocked.
Yes, it was. I'm just seeing if I fucked up because I actually clicked on the door sooner, so I don't know if... Okay.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
I forgot that this is a thing, actually. Deduce.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? There's a contradiction here between reality and the evidence.
I forgot about his Eureka scream. That's so funny.
If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight?
Aw, you know, you're right.
Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't relock this door?
I am certain of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portsman noticed it himself that I hadn't.
Which means... what, sir?
It either means that he actually does have the key to his office, or that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't the one at all, but a completely different one.
She opened a different door? But how can you prove that?
There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is... we need to examine... the... oh... the prints on the... doorknob? Or the number plate? It's possible he swapped out the number plate, so she thought...
Yeah. And he also could have moved the basketball hoop. I don't know. I would say big.
It's probably the doorknob, though, because she would have held the
Probably.
doorknob. So her prints would be on the doorknob.
Yeah, it is. Prints on the door.
Okay.
So I was like, are you guys gonna go back and forth on which one it is?
The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything.
Hey, you? Yeah, you, pal. Do us a favor and see what you can lift from this, okay? So, what did you find out?
There's no need for such belligerent nostril flaring, detective.
Sir, I have found only Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith's prints on this doorknob.
So only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's pretty decisive.
Oh, I'm lost, sir.
Thinking logically, a certain other person's prints should be on this knob as well.
Wait, was she wearing gloves or not?
No, I don't think she was. Anyways, it should be Miss Bird's prints.
Take that!
Don't you find it odd that the prints of the person who unlocked this door are absent?
You mean?
Yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. He's so good at constructing thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
What have we here? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
He said the thing.
There's
The
two things.
paper.
Do you see the other thing that is involved in this?
Oh,
The-
it shifted on the basketball thing.
Fuck, not baseball.
Baseball!
Yeah, you know, when you have to bat the baseball into the hoop.
And you score a home run.
Yeah. What is this?
Looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir.
It's probably one of the missing files.
Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it.
Looks like a note from the victim.
Yeah, and it's for Mr. Portsman.
Cliff note by the victim has been jotted down.
What's this?
What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey! How about a game?
That's okay, Detective. I just found the position of this hoop to be a little off.
No one wants to play basketball with me.
Poor Gumshoe.
Hey, you're right, sir. I guess it shifted when someone made a seriously sweet slam dunk.
I don't think that's why. The positioning of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I'd better take note of this.
Examine that. Okay. Hi.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny. I don't see any signs of forced entry.
And according to God, no signs that the lock was picked either, sir.
Meaning that the door really was opened with a key. Did you happen to ask if any prints were lifted from the doorknob?
Apparently the doorknob's clean as a whistle. Wiped, they think. A
Whoever
little
this thief
suspicious.
is, they did a good job of not leaving any clues behind.
Bum, 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 bum.
Poking around in this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely.
Aw, how so, sir?
In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat. With the real culprit of this case.
You know who the killer is. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth.
As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman.
What?
I understand it's a
Portsman?
tutorial case, but wow, who could have ever saw it coming? I knew it! That's exactly what my logic senses were telling me to. I suspected it was him from the instant he accused Maggie of being the killer, sir.
That is anything but logical. Lady and gentlemen, prepare yourselves.
Lady and gentlemen.
Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door.
Literally.
Yes, singular.
March 14th, 5:12 a.m. Goodness grief, it's already 5 in the morning. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
Mr. Portsman, I've finished processing the bloody letters, sir.
Oh, also, sorry. If we did the bad ending in the hallway, what would have happened was, if you run out of logic here, Portsman steps out of your office announcing the investigation is over, while also arresting Bird and taking her away, leaving you speechless.
Damn.
No.
Good thing we didn't get that.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, and let me take a gander at it. Pass it over here. Okay, looking good. You there, take good care of this. Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe.
End of the line for you, Portsman. We've got you now.
Call off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke?
Bark, bark, bark.
It's
God.
no joke. Down, boy.
Holy
We know, Mr. Jacques Portsman, that you are the guilty party in this case.
Huh? You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own room. I'd be mad too. So, I guess you can stay, if you promise to stay out of our way. You know what makes me wonder? How he was able to get, like, I guess permission or access to being the lead, like, prosecutor slash detective in this circumstance.
Yeah, no, a little bit
Yeah.
sketchy, don't you think?
It's less about the, oh, well, he's the partner, so, like, that kind of circumstance. It's more of the, how did it happen when it was so...
partner, he shouldn't be the prosecutor of the case because it's like, that was his friend.
Yeah.
Also
he knew the
true.
So
victim.
obviously, collusion.
I meant it more as a time circumstance of how the fuck did he get
Yeah.
it so quickly? Like, how did he get
'cause,
those
I mean,
permissions so quickly?
Edgeworth is the lead prosecutor, like, period. He's the top
Yeah.
prosecutor. So you would normally expect that it'd be Edgeworth that gets it.
True.
Unless he diverts it otherwise.
Unless he's the suspect in this circumstance, though, to be fair. He's not the head prosecutor person yet at this point.
And also a little sus that Portsman was already on the scene and claimed himself de facto leader.
Also, with, like, Maggie's own statement, he was supposed to have left at 1:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Hi, gamer. I hope you're doing good. So I guess you can stay, if you promise to stay out of our way.
You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job. Huh. I can see right through the unsightly, paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl.
Who'd have ever thought it would come to this? To this? Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right?
Von Karma, you say?
The legendary prosecutor who has never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence with that guy. Really teaches me that I've got to stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know?
Are you done trying to play mind games with me? Because they won't work.
Because I'm the one who's about to play mind games with you.
The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for now is explaining yourself.
Wording?
So lewd.
Wording?
Although that too will only dig your hole deeper. Either
Wording?
way, your game is up.
Wording?
Oh my god, I was made to play Miles Edgeworth.
Well, aren't we full of ourselves? Also wording? Maybe? Question mark? even though you have yet to prove anything. Mr. Portsman's rebuttal. Give me 1 second. My sister has lunch for me downstairs.
Yeah.
I go grab.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink real quick.
The phrasing, please. You know how it is when you get extra worked up solving a case, you know? It's just how it goes. You gotta be on your toes. Hi, Nautilus. I think I'm by myself. I think they both disappeared. I'm all alone. I feel like a cat in a cardboard box in the rain. I feel abandoned.
Speaking of cat in a cardboard box.
Welcome back, Oro.
I said I was getting something to drink.
I didn't hear you.
I heard your whole conversation with chat.
I felt abandoned. I thought everybody left me.
I would never leave you. Only for when I have to go piss girl or get a drink.
Yeah, go piss girl and go hydrate girl.
I'm good now.
Okay.
But speaking of cat in a cardboard box, I haven't seen Mr. Duck the whole weekend, but I finally saw him.
Was
So I
he in a
gave him a
cardboard
cup.
box?
Yeah,
Oh.
I know. Little cutie, and then he started coming after my feet.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to like book it to my room.
He really said I don't fight my instincts.
Yeah, he's like, you're running away. Only cowards run away.
That only pushes me further towards my goal.
Little cutie though.
Why do cats have a foot fetish?
I think it's because their toes are like small and they wiggle.
Yeah, but like they're clearly attached to like a big person.
I don't know. I also know, well, they don't necessarily know that. Cats think we're big hairless cats.
Yeah,
so-
but cats also have toes.
But they don't have toes like humans do.
And they still have paws. They still have like the joints. Their fingers.
Yeah,
can
but they don't
separate.
have toes that wiggle
So
around.
they should. They can. You haven't seen them stretch their little pawsy wazies.
No, not the same. Not the
and,
same
like,
way
the
human
spreads.
toe joints work. You know,
What's happening?
because human toe joints can
We're talking about
theoretically
cats'
go
inherent
around
foot
in a
fetishes.
circle.
Anyways, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
I'm gonna just have a good time with my fries, even though I'm the one talking right now for the next 10
You're like-
minutes.
French fries.
French fries.
I want one.
I'll give you some. I'll throw it through the screen.
Yeah. How?
Senchu's taking the majority of my fries as per usual.
Figures.
Okay. So, Carl, thank you for the daily leaf. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but
Hairbrain?
actually, I'm not.
a certain Professor Hairbrain.
You know, there is a lot of references that I am not gonna know if they're coming from the Great Ace Attorney, but I'm going to just wholeheartedly say it is from the Great Ace Attorney. So yes. There's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. And besides, how, may I ask, do you propose I unlocked your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here.
I feel bad doing this to you. Bullshit.
Sorry, but we're not finished yet.
Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusations on something? Basing?
I'll show you what I'm basing my accusations on. With evidence.
My fists.
Just smacks him. Hi, Nautilus, by the way. I hope you're doing good.
Mr. Portsman's rebuttal.
Okay, we can literally present immediately.
So we can present here. We can present the master key.
Mm-hmm.
Objection!
Hearing his objection's so good.
I believe you were able to open my office door with a master key, no less.
Objection!
Objection! Wait. Hold on a second. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know.
Precisely. You were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. That's right. You used your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key. Miss Maggie Bird.
Take that!
Take that!
You had asked Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes?
Yeah, I kind of forgot my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know.
But the room you had Miss Bird open at that time was not your own, was it?
What? You have quite the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. See, Miss Bird backs up my story.
Yet what if you had misled her, to fool her into thinking what you wanted?
Ha! And how do you suppose I did that?
By switching the number plates on our doors, for example.
That's right! They do slide out pretty easily.
Furthermore, you used one other thing to give a very strong impression. That the door she was opening was yours and not, in fact, mine. What was it that Mr. Portsman used to make Miss Bird think that it was his room?
The basketball.
That basketball
hoop.
hoop, yeah.
Oops, there we go.
Take that!
What? The basketball hoop, sir?
It's quite a peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone the hallway in this building. Which is why it left an unusually strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar professor. A prosecutor. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the professor case from 10 years ago.
Oh my god.
And you're
Ah! That's very true, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman.
There are signs that the hoop has been moved. Just sit it in front of my office, to be sure.
I see. So that's how you throw suspicion on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack.
Conjecture's rebuttal.
Now you're just spouting nonsense.
I don't know why I ate a fry when I was about to do a fucking rebuttal.
I had the girl open my door, my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me.
Brother, what?
So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he?
I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket. And Miss Bird is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears. My jacket's not dirty. I'll have you know, I just washed it yesterday.
Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here.
The rebuttal. Bang. We can present immediately here too.
have a single reason to suspect me. I was in my room the entire time.
I'll give
What
you the
is our
hint.
evidence?
The badge, clearly. Crime scene. Revolver.
Oh, the note.
Secret.
The note from his buddy.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
He wasn't in his room.
Yeah, but it looks like you're out.
Mm-hmm.
Objection!
Objection!
That was a lie.
What are you talking about? How was that a lie? You know what I want, actually? I want Indy to have a channel point redeem that is specifically Edgeworth's objection.
This is
The amount of times I would spam that would be insane. he just pops in from the corner of your screen. Objection! And then like leaves. And then just leaves. That'd be so funny. Oh my god. What are you talking about? How was that a lie?
This is a note that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman.
A note?
It was left under your door. Or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. So then, where were you and what were you doing?
Ah!
Shall I explain it in full detail for you? You were busy snooping around in my room, the very room you had Miss Bird open for you.
Objection!
Objection! That's just nonsense! You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me.
yeah, we do.
Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence.
No way!
Yes, way.
This is proof positive that you had Miss Bird open the door for you.
The fingerprints.
Take that!
I had your door dusted for prints.
My door? Huh, what for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time.
You're right. I didn't find anything. And definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints.
Her prints? What do they have to do with anything?
Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door, then her print should naturally be on the doorknob she touched.
Ack! Chat's just hearing me crunch right now, I think.
Further, all of the prints on my office door's knob have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's a time you gave yourself up for your charade?
I'm gonna tweak the audio real quick, just to be a little bit lower. There we go.
We know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me. And Detective Faith found you out. Possibly because he heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Faith to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had to threaten me as you escaped. As I said when you had the gun to my back. No one gets away with committing murder in my office.
You can get away with it in your office, though.
And just what's so funny, pal?
Well,
that look of stiff seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me, is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world.
What?
Mr. Edgeworth just explained it all, and he even backed it up. You're the murderer. Stop trying to be slippery and just admit to the crime already. And, as I said earlier, it's all so circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints? So I can readily confess that I had wiped that knob down well? Eh?
Why would you wipe your own office doorknob down?
I'm a little obsessive compulsive, you see.
You did not just pull out the fucking that card.
I didn't want to touch a doorknob that you had touched. Which is why I wiped the knob down as soon as I could after you opened the door.
But the knob was on Edgeworth's.
After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jim's and my own prints would be on there.
You made that up just now, didn't you?
Wasn't it that his knob had his regular prints, but not Bird's?
Not Edgeworth's.
Well, no, it's not Edgeworth.
No,
it's not.
it has his and Buddy's prints on the door, but not Miss Bird. So he's saying that he was still alive after she opened and closed the door for him, and he just wiped it off after her. So only his and his friend and the detective's prints would still be on there.
Yeah. So. Furthermore.
Again, that still wouldn't make sense, because if you wipe down a doorknob, all the prints are going with it.
Yeah, but so Maggie opened the door for him, right? He wiped the doorknob and opened pulled it open himself. Or sorry, she unlocked it, right? And then when that same thing, the only illogical
about him getting like a cotton swab and specifically rubbing the areas where she touched.
No. The only thing that doesn't technically make logical sense here is the fact that this is also implying that when he left for the night, she relocked the door, he wiped her prints off and touched the doorknob again, and then Buddy came in and touched the doorknob again, you know?
But Buddy was dead.
Was Buddy dead by the time it was 1:30?
No.
I
can't death was 2:05.
So the thing is, it's possible, that's the logical conclusion, except why would he wipe the fingerprints off of her hand? Unless it's the presumption of he doesn't want to touch it first thing in the morning later, you know? But that's his, quote, logic. But yes, he did pull that card. It's stupid. Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, he could have left it there before I arrived at the office. Like early evening, for example.
Are you saying you failed to notice a note in your doorway?
Hey, even geniuses fail at times.
You're not a genius.
I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although that's no excuse. Now that's just a flat-out lie! There's no way you didn't notice a note that size. But you can't prove that, can you? And that is true. You can't prove that he didn't possibly see it. Say something, Mr. Edgeworth! Back me up here, sir!
Mr. Portsmouth makes a good point. I can't prove that he simply overlooked it.
And this is probably one of my favorite things about this game, is the fact that we are fighting against another prosecutor who knows how to kind of manipulate this shit as well. So it's like,
he knows how to game the system.
He's not like genuinely pulling this all out of his ass. He actually has essentially alibis for this. Besides, I have an airtight alibi.
Airtight, you say?
I only just realized I had one as we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I had told you sooner. Here's my alibi, by the way, bitch.
I'll be listening to that, bitch.
If memory serves, you came back to this office at around 2 a.m., correct? And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around. I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It was the perfect alibi.
Do you really think it's that perfect?
Like I said, I don't care. Ask around all you like, you'll see it for yourself.
Detective Gumshoe.
Sir, yes, sir. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Sir, yes, sir. I'll go check out his alibi, sir. Be right back. Whenever I see sir, yes, sir, I immediately default to the police.
I default to
Mr.
the bailiff.
Edgeworth, sir, I think we're in trouble. It's just like Mr. Portsman said. The guys down in criminal affairs said they saw him at around 2 a.m.
You see?
All of the evidence points to him being the culprit. So there must be a contradictory point in his alibi somewhere.
Portsman's alibi. There's nothing we could present here at this current time. So guess what we're gonna do? We're pressing everything!
Press,
If memory serves, you came back at this office at around 2 a.m., correct?
Hold it!
You are correct. It was around 2 a.m.
Are you sure? It's really important to me that you're spot on with the time. He's
I
so
remember
condescending.
checking my watch then and make no mistake, it was 2.
Also, hi, Bae. Ooh, giving testimony like a pro. Okay, so you came back to your office at 2. And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit.
Hold it!
It is as you say, however.
Yes, however, you're the only one who claims to have bumped into that culprit. So, tell me, did you see that person's face? Was it me who you saw?
It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see.
Objection!
Objection? Oh, come now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder. Why don't you?
I hate him. Can I punch him in the face?
I love playing as him. I don't get to be this condescending to people because I usually play the good innocent boy.
I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here.
Oh well, it doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters that you ran into the culprit. But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs.
Hold it!
So you paid the criminal affairs department a visit.
Yup, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight for the precinct. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi.
Hold it!
Well, we did go around and ask to confirm your testimony.
And it was just as I said, right?
Yes, sir. A number of detectives said that they saw you at around that time.
See, I have the perfect alibi. That's the ace I had up my sleeve. That's the ace I had up my sleeve. Take that.
Oh. Impossible. He actually does have the perfect alibi.
What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Why the sudden sullen look on your face?
Can't you say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we've reached the end of the line, and it's time to get off this crazy train. You there!
Sir!
Please escort the young lady out. Remember, be gentle.
I hate you. My gay!
Detective Gumshoe!
Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn this situation around. If only I had a clue. Did I miss something that can help me cast doubt on his alibi? I need to calmly think this through one more time, and with logic. The other handgun and Mr. Portsman's alibi? Because there's 2 guns.
Oh, it's Norman. Yes.
There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Faith of his life. And one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fired once. Meaning that is entirely possible that a second gun was used in my office tonight. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Faith's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve.
Paige, that's so fucked, dude. That's actually insane. I hope you offer them like a little pint of ice cream or something when they go through that trauma. That's actually horrible.
That's so fucked up, bro.
Dude, no, I feel
You're setting them up for devastation.
It's like if I were to say, oh yeah, Gregson's never gonna die when we were playing. Oh god. That's so fucked, dude.
Boy.
Dude, they're gonna get attached. You're setting them up for failure. Wait, also, what game is this? Is it for, I don't know why, but for some reason, my instant thought is Danganronpa.
Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person. Which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight.
Not telling what if you end up playing it, but the thing is that there's too many games that realistically have people that die in the game. I wouldn't know. You don't have to tell me who they are. Just tell me what the game is, because I'm curious what the game is, you know? There's a lot of characters in every game, you know? Not to mention, what if people in chat are or plan to play it? Because, I mean, like I said, as long as you don't say who the person is, like, if you mention the game, it's fine. If you say, oh, the Great Ace Attorney, like, oh, it's actually the Great Ace Attorney, I mean, like, looks at how many people die. Danganronpa looks at how many people die. Can I DM you? Yeah, you're fine to DM me, Pay. Don't DM me through Twitch DMs. I can't really read them. Another visitor paid. There's literally only this.
And then, yeah, those are the only 2 things to connect, so I'd assume.
And we're forced into this.
Supposing there was yet another visitor tonight. That would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were upended twice. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder. So it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of 2 different people. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun, and then killed him with it. And once again after the murder by our second culprit, who was the owner of the second gun. If we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back.
Objection!
Mr. Portsman, it seems I need to amend my assumptions regarding this case.
Great! So you've finally come to your senses. Mr. Edgeworth!
Sir, what are you saying?
This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
We thought it was 1 person, but it was actually 2.
Hmm. Also, I see what you're talking about, Pei. Okay, yeah. I get what you mean regarding this. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Also, I don't know if I ever will play it, and if I do, I literally will never remember this DM because it will be like a year plus time from now.
Wait, what game? Send me DM.
It's a brand new game. If that makes the difference. It's not something that is like old. It's like it is a new game. So. So that's the reason why I'm like, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense now in this circumstance. I'll send the DM if you want, but like that's based off of you too.
Honestly, with work and everything, I'll probably forget. I have a bad memory in the first place.
Also, you're funny thinking I'll buy pints of ice cream. Listen, are you gonna buy a quarter of ice cream for your friend, like, or a gallon of ice cream for your friend?
I would love a gallon of ice cream as a friend, you know, as a homie.
Real. Okay.
You wanna buy my affection? You can buy me a gallon of mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, I've heard of that game. I don't know too much about it.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it, but I know it is a brand new game. Like, it just came out pretty much, so that makes Quartz. That's hilarious. I'm curious too what game it is. It's a brand new game. If that really like helps. So. Anyways, so, Indy, can you re-say this line?
This has all been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I'd assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may not be the case.
What do you mean?
The person I ran into was just your average thief.
A thief? But, sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts?
So no, that doesn't help perceive. I feel like this is a game, Ren, that you actually would play. So I don't really know if you'd want to know the information. Because I feel like you actually would be playing this game. Or you would be interested in playing this game. So.
Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, 2 culprits stole into my office tonight.
What? Do you mean 2?
It explains both why my shelves were disturbed twice and how there were 2 guns. Mr. Portsman tricked Miss Bird and gained entry into my office.
Objection!
Now you're just leading the argument. You still don't have any actual proof, you know.
If you could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, if you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me. Which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time.
So then, this would be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right?
Correct. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else. Who should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Faith?
Well, why did Mr. Faith come into your room, sir?
He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the area. But that's when he noticed sounds coming from my office, would be my guess.
Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right?
And he must have thought it was odd, so he came into this office to check it out.
Correct. And as a detective, that was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there. Because it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Faith probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portsman was not so merciful as to let him leave alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Faith's gun from him, and then... he killed him. He silenced Mr. Faith for catching him in the act of stealing. This was the moment in which the first shot was fired. The one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down and left it behind as he made his exit. He could afford to do that because he had also left the fake dying message behind.
You're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that?
Well, if things were as simple as that, then this would all be solved. However, there was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it gets complicated.
There was another.
Visitor, sir?
Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so... they stole the master key from the security guard's room. And then entered my room and searched through my shelves. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems a thief found their prize.
The stolen zero file, right, sir?
Correct. Only, just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. A second bullet was fired during the brief encounter.
So the shelves getting messed up twice in the 2 bullets. It was all because 2 different people were doing those things at 2 different times.
Precisely. So now do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief and was not in fact Mr. Faith's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant. because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit.
Objection!
What's so funny, pal?
Absolutely splendid. Your scenario explains everything.
Of course it does. It's Mr. Edgeworth after all.
But, you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Supposing if, and that's a big if, your theory is right, it would indeed render my alibi, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. But there is still one defining point of your argument for which you have no evidence. Your supposition?
Your supposition.
Supposition?
Okay, yeah. Your supposition that I was the first visitor.
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't let him get away with that, sir.
Down, boy.
Or
But he has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point.
Don't say that, sir.
I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggie. I'll do something if I must.
That isn't good to say.
I'll punch a bitch.
You know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. If the person you met really was just a plain old thief, then why is that person not your main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct. Here's my alibi. Oh my god, hear the music.
Oh my gosh.
That thief you ran into,
bop.
it's such a good bop. Like the music in this game is also really, really good. That thief you ran into should be your real suspect, wouldn't you say? We should be out there looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself.
We're jumping.
No! You don't say we're jumping in this situation. That's crazy. I hate to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was training in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at the criminal affairs. So, I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left.
So you think we should be out there looking for the thief?
Of course! Now isn't the time to be having these dead-end discussions.
I don't think it's at all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it.
Part 2. We specifically have to press one location, which is here. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at Criminal Affairs.
Hold it!
Why didn't you go there with Mr. Faith?
Ah, that's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. You know the sofas in the hallway? He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits.
And what of the evidence he brought?
There were things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items. A gun and a pendant.
Interesting. This piece of testimony seems too crucial to let slip through the cracks.
It brought me 2 items. I got an pendant, and that was related to yesterday's case. He's a fool.
So, present the gun?
Nope, not this one.
Oh.
Remember?
Oh, because of the note.
Yeah, he...
3 pieces of evidence, and he only mentioned 2.
Oh.
Objection.
Only 2 pieces of evidence. I believe the proper phrase here is, you fail.
It's so funny hearing Edgeworth say this shit. Excuse me?
You fail as a prosecutor, Mr. Portsman, as you intend to keep evidence hidden from me.
What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you.
Well, here's a piece I think you should read. Carefully.
Ah, it says that Mr. Fade was bringing 3 pieces.
Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman.
I can't believe to get tripped up by simple arithmetic.
Where is the missing piece of evidence? You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe.
You don't have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from you from head to toe.
What? Don't come any closer! I'm warning you!
This is all part of the investigation, pal. So don't even think about stopping me.
No!
Hey, what's this? Is that evidence in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Not a VHS tape. He had this on him, sir.
Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide.
Oh. Very off-topic note. Did you guys know that a few days ago, it was the 8-year anniversary of Mia dying?
Oh.
Like, in-game. It's... And so...
I didn't know that.
It is, a time, and I'm like, damn, it's been 8 years? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh. Okay, there we go.
But why would he hide something like that?
There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber.
Agent Portrait.
Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin.
Can I just say first off?
The blood.
Yep, but... KG8 incident. I don't know if that becomes important later or not. I don't remember.
Oh, that's blood, isn't it?
Yes, and I believe that this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh.
Ew. You mean this might be Detective Fate's blood?
No! No! You've got it all wrong!
No amount of denial can save you. We have but to run a blood test to find the truth. You told us that you received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video?
Yeah, it's totally suspicious.
Was it at the moment of his death? Did Detective Faith have this videotape on his personage when you killed him?
You know very well that there's no way to prove that.
Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints?
Ah,
If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would be the murderous you and Mr. Faith.
no, impossible. I'm.
Oh my god, he just ate his gold medal.
And fucking died,
It was-
bruh.
It was like one of the chocolate coins coated in like gold foil.
Oh yeah.
Also, son, thank you so much for the care package. Thank you, thank you. March 14th, 5:47 a.m. It's almost 6 in the morning. Hi, prosecutor's office, room 1202.
Can I go to bed now? Mr. Portsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Faith, sir.
Very good.
And the results we got back from the lab techs on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. The blood work came back, and it was definitely Mr. Faith's blood on there. And as a bonus, they were also able to lift a few of Mr. Faith's fingerprints as well.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside of the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir.
It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in a murder in my office. Please, accept my apologies.
Oh, it was nothing, really, compared to what I've been through, I mean. I consider myself lucky that it was only a burglary and a murder this time, sir. If it had been a holdup or a hostage situation, I'd have thrown my hands up in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person.
Something tells me we should have hired a different person for security detail.
You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor.
And why would you say he was corrupt?
Well, I heard that there were a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir.
Forged evidence, huh?
And they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons.
Ooh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession.
We never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office.
Yeah, whenever we got near that topic, he just clammed up.
Although we can be pretty certain that it was to steal something.
This is just between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes.
Oh, well, well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It would seem that we haven't heard the last of this.
Aw, then Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy?
I didn't say that, but rather that there are still many more mysteries for us to solve. Like, who the fuck is the second person that threatened me with a gun and... Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, we still haven't figured out the significance to this piece of evidence. The
Take that!
gumshoe, yeah. The person who stole this file, and the other villain of the night.
Yeah, I wonder who it was.
And what happened to the stolen pages? I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint?
Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Yes.
I came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir.
This card.
What is it, sir? Is that a bird or something on there?
It's not just any bird. It's the mark of the raven. A three-legged raven. Even you should know what this is, detective.
Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? The great thief everyone's talking about.
Yes, it is the mark of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Under the mark of the legendary bird, the Yatagarasu was noble to the end, a modern Robin Hood. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appears and vanishes at will. Though we don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. The thief is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Once a target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to mass media. Along with this single card. Although it's been a while since the Yatagarasu's last appearance.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Look, something's written on the back.
What? Let me see.
It's the location of where the thief put the stolen files.
So the person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagarasu? Yatagarasu. Organization. Quite a few keywords are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can't say I didn't see these events coming. For they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago.
Oh.
As opposed to 10 years ago.
As opposed to
10 years ago.
yeah.
You say 10 years ago. You know what happened 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that was episode 1. So, before we continue, how do you guys feel after finishing the first case?
Lots of mysteries that we've already started to unlock.
We already knew about Mr. Portsman, but the Yatagaratsu certainly adds a, like, why would they steal the files and then tell us where they put them?
Maybe they were trying to keep them safe.
From, like, Mr. Portsman, or...
You would think, but then that wouldn't explain why he came in after Mr. Portsman.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it is fun that we're already setting up for new mysteries already. And for what happened 2 days ago. So this is while we were still away. We were on
Yeah.
leave.
On leave, yep. It is gonna be a quick journey, but overall, yeah, that was a tutorial case. And we're gonna go in through lots more, but we'll see how this goes. Here's the better question for you guys, real quick, before I actually accidentally show something. Do you guys want to continue on into case 2 since we have more or less an hour still within our time frame? Or would you guys want to call?
I'm fine with that.
Bed. So, Turnabout Airlines 2 days ago.
Francesca?
Do you want a serious answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew I recognized her fucking outline. Her fucking silhouette's so iconic, dude.
I know! That was banned 15 years ago because of a degenerate combo referred to as the Yada lock. I haven't heard about that. Episode 2.
The murder that occurred in my office.
This is running automatically, by the way.
The return of the great thief Yadagarasu.
All the intros will automatically run, so.
Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago.
2 days earlier.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh. Okay.
Episode 2! Turnabout Airline!
Yes, everything began high up in the air. 9,000 feet in the air, to be precise.
Thank you for flying Go You Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts.
What kind of fucking plane is this?
First class.
Plane for rich people.
Yeah.
I was about to say, okay, this is more than first class.
Private airline. Something like that, probably.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Oh my
But
god, we're
also-
fucking dead!
Oh my fucking god, he fucking dead.
For real, for real.
But
But
also,
answering-
can I just say,
Hmm.
the fact that they have statues on a fucking airplane and it's able to fly should not be. The fact that they have a baby grand piano on an airplane and it's still flying, like, the fuck?
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
If it's well balanced.
Also, just as an
I don't
emphasis,
think
there's
it's a
not
balance issue at that point. I think it's more of the weight.
there's not that many passengers on this flight. I'll just
Well, no,
say that.
even if there's not a lot of passengers on the flight, it's like,
I mean, for all we know, those statues could be hollow. They're probably hollow.
They're probably
they probably
hollow, yeah.
wouldn't just have to be, they'd have to be made out of, like, foam.
Actually, I should also just like point out that this is a plane with an actual fucking elevator. So I mean,
Yeah, it's
Like-
not grounded in reality in any way.
No! Ace
Imagine
Attorney's
trying
like,
to go
"What?"
down to the second floor of the fucking plane and then you hit turbulence. That would have to be like fucking trauma for Edgeworth.
so about that.
Oh my god.
But
That's the only way.
by emptying your opponent's hand and field, summoning Yada. Oh dear God, Pei. Yeah, I could see why it was fucking banned 15 years ago. Holy shit. Also, yes, please pay attention to the airlines. Please make sure you're always wearing your seatbelt. March 12, 6:13 a.m. Wow, it's fucking really bright out if it's a.m. Anyways, flight G390 flight first floor lounge. Thank you for the lurky, Rem. Or Remy. Sorry, Braden. Look at that animation.
Oh, he's so good. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare.
You know those like those little like pets that you have on in your like computer that will just like walk around and move around and kind of stuff.
Yes.
Can we just please, for the love of God, I want someone to just use these sprites and fucking make an Edgeworth like.
I think we can arrange that. Yeah.
I don't think that's like. Now I'm named Remy. I'm sorry, Remy. My brain turned off. I'm a little eepers right now. Thank you, Remy, for being here. Thank you for the lurk. I feel like there has to be like someone who has taken all the sprites at this point and just made one for Edgeworth.
Hold on.
It got unbanned, but because it's not efficient in modern games. Hey, that's good at least. Checks time.
6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Huh. Slight turbulence indeed.
I thought I heard a beeping noise outside, but I don't know if it was in game or in IRL. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes.
Man,
Which is the reason why he fucking passed out right there.
somebody did find a desktop pet, but the link is dead. This is what he looked like.
Huh? What's this? A travel wallet. But it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? Ugh! My head! Why won't this headache go away?
That's because you probably have a concussion. You should not sleep for the next 24 hours.
Oh, that's
I'll
so
take
cute.
care
Oro.
of the travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. Ugh. From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator.
Yeah, that
Oh, poor
PTSD.
baby.
Why is it not pressing?
Huh. What am I doing hesitating like this?
I'm better than that.
Actually, I know full well while I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? Just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one.
Come on, Edgeworth, you can do it. Oh my god.
What the?
So that is something about turbulence in an elevator, right?
Oh god.
What in the world happened?
Man got shooken up like a can of worms, my dude.
Or do you want it or me?
I can do it since I don't have a speaking role yet.
Bet.
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. He's dead!
Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts.
What's wrong? Did something happen?
You murderer!
I was gonna say it's the same person, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. You murderer!
What? No! You have it all wrong! It wasn't me!
Do you see something odd about this bitch?
One guy's
First of all-
got like 20 fucking bottles of alcohol, and one guy's prepared to like fucking die at any moment.
The other guy's got like a full-on beef Wellington, and then there's Miles Edgeworth in the corner.
He's, yeah, bound with fucking ropes at his fucking thing. It's kind of hot.
Oh my god.
I was about to say something too.
March 12th, 6:41 a.m. Flight G390, second floor.
Look, it's like, okay, you two.
We're not gonna talk about what we all are thinking right now.
Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement, if you have not already noticed. I am one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Tendario.
What's the pun with her name? I don't know. It's okay.
Tenero? Rhoda? I can see it's like road a...
Something.
But I don't know the rest.
It's okay.
Unfortunately, we have just had a minor accident on this flight. Ignore the man that is currently struggling to break free.
Any accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was a murder.
What? Murder? What's going on with this flight? Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off!
Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit.
I ask that everyone please remain calm.
What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm?
My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer.
Oh, being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy.
Now you listen here. I'm not the killer. I simply found the body.
I already have elevator-related trauma, so don't make me have more.
Can I just say, the irony of this giant-ass law book right next to him is fucking...
Yeah.
Also, I still love the continuation of him having a chessboard that he loves playing with, and it's it's literally just him versus Wright.
Yeah.
It is great. Nice Among Us reference. Oh yeah,
oh yeah,
it is an Among Us reference.
Is this why they decided to add him in?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, because of the Among Us reference here.
Hit him with the sussy wussy. Self-report, SMH.
Hi, Nax. I hope you're doing good.
So you say, however...
Hi, James, by the way. How are you doing?
I am sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime.
Ma'am, on what basis?
I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant. Well, honey, you're about to start looking for another job.
Oh, is that right?
I know what I saw.
You killed him.
What? He opened the elevator and he... And there's even a very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. Is it the wine?
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about?
We've already alerted the proper authorities in our destination.
That, Miles Edgeworth is being arrested.
Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested by our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in.
Holy heck, I noticed that Twitch finally added a button to continue subs yourself.
when someone gifts you. Oh, they've always had that, I believe. I think it might be easier to see now, especially with September, but they have always had like that kind of button.
I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get accused of murder.
Wow, if I had a nickel for every time I was accused of murder, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird to happen twice.
Miss Tenero, is it?
Yes.
I was wondering if you might give me a chance.
A chance? To do what? I gotta go use the little boy's room.
Chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous?
You have a point. Very well. I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Of course, as you wish.
Good. Very well then, let's get started.
I know for a fact that I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve.
Someone on the 8th Attorney subreddit wrote, "First time playing, am I playing the game right?" And then their paragraph, their statement is, "I am making sure to show my badge to everyone, no matter what. Am I correctly playing this game?" The only comment, yes, that is the only way to play the game.
Yeah, let's go.
But I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred.
What Miss Tenero saw?
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator. It was you standing there with fresh blood dripping off of the murder weapon.
Ma'am, what murder weapon is that?
Wallet.
It was wine on the wallet, but she thinks it was blood on the murder weapon.
No, I'm
It's just
saying
like
like
that scene from Ratatouille. I killed the bed with this thumb.
Yeah.
So, if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
That's it? That's her evidence?
I don't think you can ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it.
we could present immediately.
I'm assuming we present though. Do we have the wallet in our possession? I don't know if we saw what we have. Okay, yeah.
So to give context of the evidence, we have our prosecutor badge. If it can move. Travel wallet. Crime scene notes. And the Sky magazine.
Can we look at the stuff? Can we like inspect the stuff?
We can't inspect the wallet. We could inspect the travel scene, but it's mostly just to see what's you can see. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no fucking way that man didn't get his head hit in the elevator with the turbulence with that statue.
Yeah. And then, the magazine? What's in the magazine?
When you're getting your meals, drinks, food, all times shown correspond to our departure time zone, etc.
Oh, okay.
Can you press? That's always free. That is also true, but like, if we're able to proceed, we proceed. We're playing this on like story mode with voice acting, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
it would be we present the wallet here.
Yeah.
Objection!
I know there's like funny lines that we can go through with some of these, but sometimes it kind of does become over redundant on what we're actually talking about. So,
Miss Tenero.
What's with the yelling all of a sudden?
Ugh, force of habit.
he fucking just yells at her, and she's like, "Okay, you are the killer. Bye."
And you're like, oh.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I love the sprite of Miles having his arms tied behind his back. Me too.
We all do.
Miss Tenero.
I love that there are jokes involving in showing your badge to people in this series from the third game on, when they finally realize they've inadvertently created a meme.
You say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood. Is that correct?
Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine.
Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you.
Why are you still yelling at me?
Stop yelling at me, please! What?
I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is?
It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky.
The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator. Was this very travel wallet, Miss Tenero.
What? Impossible!
Can I say that I actually really love the way that they styled the HD version? Like,
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
It's really damn cute.
Now then, do you still think I am the killer? That I killed him with the travel wallet?
But I... No, but I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did.
This man just had a PTSD moment from turbulence, then had to go to an elevator, then is accused of murder of said elevator. Damn, it's almost as if this happened like 20 years ago for him.
Damn. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff. I think you'd agree it's only grape juice.
Yeah, totally not wine.
Not grape juice. Uh-huh. Then...
That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist.
How do you know how blood drips? Bitch, do you know who I am?
I'm literally a prosecutor.
No.
There. That should clear up that pesky accusation.
Hold it. Wait just a sec. That that is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside. Please.
She's trembling and the tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her.
That sounds manipulative as hell, dude.
There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No, I can't be for sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet myself.
Herba, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in, Puddling Raiders. Hello.
Come on.
Welcome, hello. Give me 1 second, okay, cuties?
Yeah.
1 second. Hello, everybody! For those of you guys who don't know, it is me, the one, the only, dumb EDGYBOY. Hello, for those of you guys who don't know who I am. Hello, my name is LadyOka. I am your comfy, cozy elf VTuber. I'm just here to have fun, bringing a warm and welcoming community, and make it a little bit easier on your guys' days where I'm able to. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. How was your stream, darling? How was your stream? Welcome in, my lovelies. Hello, Herba. I hope everything's been well for you guys. Thank you so much for popping in. Hello to the unknown players. Hello to Bion. Hello to Herba. Hello to Perrin. Hello to Mike. Hello. The dumb on the screen. Yes. So anytime I'm on deafen or mute, my PNG tuber will just, or my Fugi will turn into the dumb emote, specifically so that it is, hey Oka, you're stupid, you're muted right now. Because, you know, sometimes that happens. But it's also just very, very silly and showcases which dummy I am. But hello, welcome in. By the way, guys, I am joined today by my lovely companions here, Indy and Oral, both on the left side, who are helping me with the voice acting for this game. So if you guys want to join in, I would love, or if you guys would like to go support them, please go do so. I would appreciate it immensely. Thank you. Stream was backbreaking. Oh dear God, it was good. Did a bunch of different games. Now I have to go rest. Oh dude, yeah, no. Make sure you rest, darling. Make sure you rest. If your back's hurting, take it easy, okay? She's talking so fast. Can you repeat that? Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry. I do talk quite fast, especially just when I'm tired, so I apologize severely. Hello, everybody. My name is LadyOka. I am your comfy, cozy elf VTuber. I am the girl all the way over to the right, the one that has the big dumb sticker on it, because I am a little silly and goofy. And I appreciate you guys immensely for being here. I want to just be here to be able to make it a little bit easier on your guys' days where I'm able to, and make sure it's a little bit comfy, cozy where I'm able to. So, with that in mind, if any of you guys need to go get some sleep, some food, some water, take a moment to stand up and stretch, take a moment to rest your back, make sure you go walk your dogs, etc., then make sure you guys do so. I appreciate you guys immensely for being here, and I really thank you for any kind of support, whether it be lurking or following or anything of the like. But I want you guys to take care of yourself first and foremost. You guys are the priority. You guys are deserving of love, happiness, kindness, etc. So make sure you treat yourself well where you are able to. It's a joke. You good? Thank you. Or sorry. See, this is how fucking tired I am. My brain is trying to automatically answer sentences before I can even think of what the fuck I'm saying. Don't worry about it. I have actually had people come in and say that like sometimes I go too fast, so that's why I take it a little bit slow. And especially when I'm a little bit sleepy right now, I am kind of running on autopilot, which is at least helpful for the fact that I do have my two wonderful companions here to help me. So, were you in a debate? We are currently actually in a debate. For those guys who don't know what we're doing, we are currently playing the brand new, well, now newly released game, Ace Attorney Investigations at Miles Edgeworth. We are going into game 1. We're actually just on the second case, so we just started it. So we're not very far into the game, like maybe like 4 hours into the game. So if you guys would love to stay and watch, dude, I love this game so much. It is one of my absolute favorites. And we are pretty much doing an entire Ace Attorney marathon for the next 1.5 weeks. So we're gonna see if we can try and finish game 1 as well as another game within the next 2 weeks before TwitchCon. Yeah.
I love your energy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Thank you, thank you. And also the unknown players. Thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome in, darling. I hope you're well. I hope you're having a good day. And thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, thank you. But yes, I appreciate you immensely. If any of you guys do need to go rest up or anything of the like, I don't mind. I appreciate all the kindness and support where you're able to. But yeah, take it easy, okay? We are gonna get back into the case, and so if you guys want to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, then I would love to have you guys here. Also, Miles Edgeworth the GOAT, for real. Also, our lovely PNGs are based off of the characters in the game, so we do have a lot of like lovelies here with us. My brain is like slowly turning off. Mike Yorsmith. Also, let me know if I'm saying your name correctly, by the way, chat. I would love to make sure I'm saying your name correctly, because that is the most basic form of respect that I can give you. But Mike's welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome in, darling. Lurk, I need to a little rest, but I'll be here. Thank you, Hairbell, and thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, darling. If you guys enjoyed Hairbell's stream, then please let me know what was your favorite thing about the stream. I would love to hear it. But yes, we're gonna get back into the swing of things. If you guys want to listen to the debates and the debacle, as our loveliest prosecutor is currently being debating himself out of getting arrested for a murder he did not commit, then yeah, join us in for the fun. Okay, I'm back.
We'll go back.
But yes, welcome. Can you say this line?
No, I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet myself.
Oh, she's a persistent one. I suppose I have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss Tenero, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me.
Mikey, got you. I got you. I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Alright, I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here.
Grape juice stains the outer cover. True, it was I who dropped it in the juice. However, I didn't do it out of ill intention.
Click. Mikey or something. You can just call me Mike. Got you.
Seems that this passport is all there is in here. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree?
Do we agree?
Bit. Please, hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it now?
He's like, get on with this, please.
Well, I was wondering whose passport it is exactly. Can I take a look?
What does it have to do with the case? Why not? I'm rather curious myself. This is...
Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks. Which makes it the victim's property. You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you?
How dare you?
You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon. But it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is. As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you? Bro, he probably makes a lot of money already. He doesn't need any more.
So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see.
You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play? As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet.
Hold on. We can present immediately here. Why would we need to steal his money?
Oh, well, if we wanted to steal his money, then why would the money be all littered inside of the elevator with around his body?
You are
He had no money.
You are exactly correct.
I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero.
What is it now?
Miss Tenero. I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
What are you talking about?
It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. What about this scene would prove that the motive for the murder was not the money?
All the money on the floor.
Literally just like all the money on this floor. Just making sure I don't have to worry about clicking anything dumb.
I may direct your attention to the things strewn all over the floor.
Oh.
That's right, the floor is covered in bills and coinage. By your rationale, these were the very things the killer was after. I think we can assume the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with this killer.
Or the turbulence.
And I would like to think that the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there was no effort made by the killer to gather the money.
Hi, Nugget.
But the wallet.
Objection!
Ah, yes, the wallet. You will also recall that the only thing in the wallet was Mr. Hicks' passport.
Nugget, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 8 months, by the way, darling. One more away from the Twitch, baby. Hello, let's go. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your ad reviewing your emotes and all that good jazz.
You're really insisting that it was a crime based on greed. Then you're claiming it was all for an empty travel wallet.
Forgive me, please.
Hey, what the heck?
Yeah,
I actually have a line. Holy shit. Are you saying the attendant's wrong?
So that guy isn't the killer? Ha! Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. I'm just gonna, if it's his passenger, I'm just gonna accuse.
Who's that hippie-looking guy back there?
Will you all please be quiet?
I love the new PNGs, by the way. Pay the artist. Yes, pay the artist. Drea literally did a fantastic job with these. Love them, love them, love them. Always go give them love. And hey, we're trying to get their VGen stuff sorted. So make sure you guys go support them. I'll link it in like 2 seconds.
Mr. Nero.
Brother says that so many times.
Yes.
You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought I was the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Thank you for releasing me.
My bad. Who the fuck is speaking in wingdings?
The guy all the way over to the right. Look at this. Look at this.
That man.
I want so badly to translate this. I want to figure out what this fucking means.
What is it now? Mr. Nero, if you could please translate, I'd much be obliged.
Bro, it sounds like Borgidian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who...
He said that he is giving the runabout. I don't know if that's what... If it is who I think it is, then it's gonna be great. Oh, never mind. It's him. I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well, see? You, the attendant.
Yes, sir.
I want this person to be under the arrest until we arrive at the airport. Brother, you are stroke. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for?
What is it you want? I am finished talking to the likes of you.
Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land.
You? How dare you try to waste my time?
You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs.
By the way, can someone read the poster that is up at the top?
License to love, laugh, maim, and murder.
Oh shit.
I love the random, like,
he's got all the licenses.
I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent. Yes, I am pretty sure that's how you say it in English. I'm just speaking the way my dad talks.
Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt. I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name.
I am Zinc LeBlanc the second. I am a very wealthy man in the Virginia.
Name's Virginia.
Virginia.
I think.
Like Virginia.
Like Virginia,
yeah,
Virginia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty. The accent's changing every second.
Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now?
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout.
I have to explain. Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say.
Yes, and yet you continue to blather on.
I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator, going down to the lounge. It was at exactly 6 o'clock. What the fuck does that have anything to do with us?
And what's the significance of that time?
At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6?
But what's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
Why do you keep screaming? He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say 6:15.
We didn't hear that.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. And the only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes? Yeah, I was in my seat the whole time.
Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice.
See?
It cut out badly.
Even better.
I think it was like high pitched enough that it wasn't.
Yeah, I heard eating, see?
I was still eating. Still haven't finished, see?
Brother, I want to know how much that costs.
I know.
So much.
Why do you also need an entire fucking loaf of bread? Like,
I mean, I can understand that part, but the whole, like, beef Wellington, ugh.
The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose? No complaint, I see. Not a single word against them, right?
I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me.
Oh, so you say, but do you have what you say, the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all?
I love that she turns to him. You fucking did it, didn't you?
Yeah, she's like, you
Goddamn.
motherfucker.
Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw, enough to give testimony?
Of course, I was looking at that man the whole time. He was playing with that annoying little, small machine the whole time.
Machine.
Oh.
Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? It was making me crazy with the click, click, click.
From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
A simple cell phone. A laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget. How the hell did a pleb like that afford a ticket like this?
I hate that nosy little machine in his hand. Also, I didn't even realize this, but, Morginia, or Borginian, like, from the people from this country, we've actually seen people from this country before, and, this would be in Apollo Justice, in the Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney game. But, those people in particular did not speak English well. So this is like the...
So they were speaking wingdings the whole time?
More or less. And they had a translator and everything. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw.
Miss Teniro.
Yes?
I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene.
So I can tamper with the evidence.
What? You want to examine the crime scene? Also, can I just say, the only way they had to get Mr. Edgeworth up here was with the elevator, so they're just riding in the elevator with the corpse.
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I can produce the real culprit.
I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that is how you say it in English.
It's Fox guarding the hen house. And I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up the remaining doubts. Miss Teniro, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance some evidence will have been destroyed by then.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved.
Please, Mr. LeBlanc. In an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now please, wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back.
You are not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes?
Of course not.
Ha! We will see.
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
What? Unbelievable. That is kind of some sussy shit.
I'm in your debt, Miss Teniro.
However, there is one condition. I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that?
Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural as I'm still a suspect in this case.
Ugh.
I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to use X to talk.
It's time to head to the scene of the crime. The first floor lounge.
Time to ride in the elevator with the corpse again. Woohoo!
And at this point, we can definitely call it here. And we'll continue this off tomorrow. Because we have like 15 minutes, so it's like...
Well, yeah.
It'd be better for us to get all the investigation stuff done tomorrow anyways.
Yeah, I feel like
are
we
we
made good
still
progress,
streaming
though.
tomorrow, or are you still taking a break?
No, we'll stream tomorrow. We'll stream
Okay.
tomorrow. We'll see how far we can get into case 2, but then Monday and Tuesday is still going to be the Great Ace Attorney.
Okay.
Unless we want to turn tomorrow into the Great Ace Attorney, and so then we can do like triple Great Ace Attorney back to back, but that's up to you guys. Realistically, we probably shouldn't, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll just do whatever. You just let me know what to do, when to be.
Yeah, so literally, it's gonna be literally every single day until Friday. We're gonna be playing the Great Ace Attorney from this time to this time, unless you don't want to / something comes up, you know.
They have to head out an hour early because Sunday's usually when I prepare for work.
Would you rather we not stream tomorrow then? Because we don't have to.
Yeah, just let me know what to do.
Yeah,
I'll have to think about it.
We'll message each other tonight. We'll make the decision tonight. I have to make my schedule anyways for tomorrow.
So I haven't made the schedule officially yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Also, let me look. First off, that is a dice roll of a 3. Although it's a cocked 3, so I mean, like, I feel like you should have gotten, like, you should get the 10. Quietly, like, pushes the dice. So here's the bad ending number 1. Bad ending number 1 is that if you fail your logic before the investigation part of this case, Tenero accuses you of ruining the passenger's fun and refuses to let you plead your case any further. You get arrested upon landing.
Damn.
Oh.
So yeah, funny enough, Oro picked the correct person to voice because now Oro is the detective in this case too. You are the you are the Sunshoe here, or not Sunshoe. You are the Gumshoe here. Wrong shoe.
Gumshoe.
The wrong shoe.
The wrong shoe. Put the wrong shoe on the wrong foot, for real. Alrighty. So yeah, this is the start of game 2, or this is the start of case 2, or episode 2. How are you feeling about it thus far? Edgeworth is going through PTSD trauma, like, continuously.
Yeah, I feel so bad
even
for
poor
him.
Edgeworth. This is the second time he's been accused of murder in 2 days.
I'm just saying, why the fuck did he get on a plane that requires going into an elevator?
Maybe he didn't know until he got on the plane. Maybe he just thought it was a nice plane. He was just booking because it was expensive.
I feel like his trauma is now settled a little bit especially since game 1. Since it's been like, it's been a hot minute since game 1. But yeah, it is a time and a half for him. It really is. I am clicking the wrong button. But yeah, that we are pretty much on our way to this. Why did it go to the second one and not the first one? Huh. Anyways, yeah, we'll continue this either tomorrow or maybe even on Monday, depending on what happens. We'll see what, or not Monday, Wednesday, depending on what happens. And yeah, I appreciate you both for being here. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be moving on over to the Discord server at this point because we're gonna be doing community night. We're gonna be watching a 3-hour fucking movie for Kingdom Hearts.
Let's go.
It is literally a gameplay movie. I just have to get through it before playing Kingdom Hearts 2 anyways, so. You know? Oopsies, oh well. But yeah, I appreciate you both for being here. Thank you, thank you.
Yay, it was fun.
Yeah. And so we will continue this. I'll figure out the schedule and I'll let you guys know. Or I'll let chat know about it tomorrow. We'll figure this out tonight. Okay, chat?
You.
Yeah. But otherwise, I'm gonna find out who we're gonna raid into. Indy, are you streaming right now? Are you gonna be streaming right now?
I'm not gonna stream today. It's Sunday.
Oh yeah. No, it's
Saturday.
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
I'm good.
Got you. Harper's gonna be streaming Final Fantasy 14 today, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, they're ahead of me though. They're like doing the final parts of Heaven's Sword.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Teehee, it's gonna be what's it called? Spoilers. Also, raids don't help for the partner push, isn't it?
You have to, whenever you raid into somebody's partner pushing, you have to refresh your page so then it counts as a new.
Right.
Rather than as a raid.
Right. I don't think they're streaming right this second. They might stream in like a few minutes, but
yeah, they've got like a few minutes. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. I'll stall until then. We'll be the first raid to help out. But yes, that's good though that they're in the end part of the Heaven's Door. Wait, I'm gonna go back to their VODs actually. I want to see what the reaction is to something.
Ooh.
I don't think it's gonna be as devastating as how I felt, but still, I will figure it out. And also we got at any point, yeah, we got to do the Crystal Tower for you. So that'll be in itself. It's one giant hecticness for you, Indy.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's dreaded, but literally that is the only one that you have to do for like a very long while. That's 24 man.
Yeah.
So it's just you have to go through. You gotta push through like the 6 hours or whatever of story aspect that is like needed for that.
So it's okay. You'll get there. You'll get there. But Heaven Sword has been really fun, so I think you'll actually enjoy it a lot more too.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Let's see. Neon Horpor. I grab. Imagine the second I see Harper like start streaming, instantaneously, teehee, just like grabs. I think
let me message them and see if they're prepping right now.
I was gonna say if it's gonna be like 30 minutes, I cannot wait that long, unfortunately. But if it's like it's in the next like 5 minutes, I don't mind it. Also, damn, the thumbnails are nice. I'm looking at their stream thumbnails. Dude, I'm always so bad with the VOD thumbnails.
Yeah, Harper like takes a lot of care to like make all of the thumbnails and stuff.
Like, damn.
I'm always so impressed. I don't ever do that.
I do that for YouTube, but then I always forget to do it for Twitch. I always have to just like batch, like go back and do it instead of, because I can't do it manually as far as my understanding is.
So, I'm looking at Harper's schedule.
Are they not streaming today?
Stream offline.
God damn it. Okay.
Streaming Sonic Adventure tomorrow, or tomorrow
yeah, that's
though.
right. They recently started changing, so they're not going to stream on Saturdays anymore. That's what it was.
You know what? That's fair.
I just remembered. That's like a new thing that they're starting this week. That's right.
Oh.
I forgot because they had to do something today. I forgot about that. Oops.
I was like, doesn't Harper post a schedule? And then I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but I always remember that they always play FF14
streaming at this time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think everybody is.
Yeah, so I forgot. Yeah, but yeah, Harper did mention that they had something to do today, so they were canceling stream for today.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, we can raid somebody else.
Time to find who is raidable. I'm literally still gonna keep Harper's stream on my like other monitor to just peek for inspiration. Like, they're doing so well, by the way. They're doing so well.
I'm so proud of them. I told them, I've been telling them since the beginning of this year, I told them they're gonna get partner by the end of this year for sure.
I fully
They don't
believe it.
me, but I told them. I'm like, as soon as you hit the requirements, I think they'll actually get it. Because they've been consistently getting like 70 to 75 CCV for like half a year now.
That's what I was thinking.
As soon as they actually officially hit the 75 to submit to Twitch, I think they're gonna get it.
Okay, but the thing is, though, is the fact that you're not supposed to... You have to wait like 3 months, like, before you attempt to push for partner. Or not push for partner, but actually apply officially. You have to wait like 2 to 3 months because they'll like pretty much auto like reject it if it's only 1 month of quote consistent like 75 viewers or whatever the requirement is. So
well, see, the thing is like, so for them, it's usually like around like 70 to like 72 is what it says for them, but it's been saying that for like months. So I feel like once they actually do hit it, they could probably submit it and still get it.
See, I definitely think so. I definitely think so. Why do I see someone like in the Ace Attorney investigation section playing Final Fantasy 14?
You know
I see they're playing Dawn Trail. I know it's Dawn Trail. That's the funniest part. Also, guys, also we are the highest viewed stream in the Ace Attorney category. Let's go. Or in the Ace Attorney investigations category, which I will say is really fucking surprising. I haven't seen more people play this game. Or like on stream, I haven't seen a lot of people play this game. Which I guess maybe it's because of the fact that this game is technically considered a remake, but even still, like, it's kind of odd in a way. You know what I mean?
It's surprising.
It's really surprising. But I've met a lot of interesting VTubers because of the fact that they're playing this game. So, you know, like for example, we're gonna go over to the Unplugged Professor because their model is pretty damn cool, and I think that they're doing a wonderful job. I will say though, they are currently on this case, so if you don't want to deal with spoilers, please consider like stepping away, giving them a good lurk, etc. when we go in. But their model is actually pretty cute. I think it's really, really nice. I like the thematics for it too. But yes, they are in case 2. They're talking, they're as Edgeworth right now, etc., etc. So, biggest thank yous, of course, to Indy and Oro for always being here. Thank you, and especially for suffering with me for the next week. Thank you so much for all the lovelies who had came in, supported, lurked, raided, followed, subbed, etc. Thank you guys so much. You cuties are absolutely wonderful. Mwah! And, yeah. If you want to use the raid message, consider using it if you have a sub. If not, then use the hearts. It would mean an absolute ton. And go give them a little bit of love and kindness. I think that would be absolutely lovely, okay? Alright. We'll continue this maybe tomorrow. If not, then this game in particular will be on Wednesday. And we'll continue the Great Ace Attorney on Monday. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I hope you guys have a good night. And we're gonna be in the Discord server. By the way, we're gonna be watching the Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days movie for the next. It is the horrible name, but we're gonna be watching it in the Discord server. If you haven't joined us in there, so make sure you guys pop on in. All right, bye bye. Bye bye.